The other way is, which I generally adopt when I speak to the non-mubayyin, and this I want to tell you because I think this is the best approach to them, because there is very little you have to remember from the books, very little you have to learn from a scholar. Only you just remember and digest the argument, and it would suffice you everywhere. Some non-mubayyin once came to see me, and they wanted to discuss the difference of opinion with reference to Hazrat Masih Maud writings. They always do this. They choose certain writings and they say from this it is obvious that he was disclaiming the true prophethood. Not even subordinate prophet in true sense. Everything was just metaphorical according to them. So I told them that this type of discussions have been going on for almost a century. And scholars of both the communities have tried their hands at it with increasing confusion, and it goes on. And I have seen people, in fact, who spend all their lives discussing such things with non-mubayyin and reaching no result. The fact is that Ahmadis come out with a few other, in fact many other excerpts from Hazrat Masih Maud books, throwing light on this aspect and establishing the fact that the nubuwwat which he is denying is a different type of nubuwwat. All that stands independently against Hazrat Muhammad Mustafa Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. That is totally rejected by him. Any other concept of nubuwwat which stands subservient to Hazrat Muhammad Mustafa Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam has neither ever been rejected by him, nor it is in itself rejectable concept. So this fundamental principle is applicable in our differences. But they don't see the other side. We have been trying to convince them, but they don't. So I told those who came to me that there is no fun in going about it over and over again, while you know and I know that our elders have attempted their luck at this and failed. So I said, I have got another approach. When you have a proper answer to this, you better come to meet me, and then we'll see what happens. My approach was, as I told him, that I said, you have no right to believe in Hazrat Masih Maud at all. Not to mention his mujaddidiyat or holiness or whatever station you concede to him. In fact, in reality, you have absolutely no right to call him an honest, truthful man. So why do you discuss this aspect of his nubuwwat? First, prove to me that according to your beliefs, he can be proved to be an honest, truthful man. Now he was shocked at this approach. I said, no, I'm going to explain that. I said, Hazrat Masih Maud did not only prayed for his children, but he also gave us the glad tidings. There is a big difference between this and just saying prayers. He said, addressing Allah, Basharat tune di, aur phir ye aulad, kaha hargiz nahi honge ye barbad, बढ़ेंगे जैसे बागों में हो शमशाद. बशारत क्या है? एक दिल की ग़िज़ा दी, फसुब्हानल्लज़ी अफ़ज़ला दी. That you gave me the glad tidings that I would give you pious progeny, and I will not let them be destroyed at all. They will flourish like cypress trees in gardens, and they will produce fruit and leaves profusely. This promise you have given me as a food for my spirit and my soul. How can I thank you enough? Subhanallah Adi, all praise be to you. You are above any fault, any faltering, and you are the being who has totally defeated and put to flight my enemies. Akhzal Adi. I said, now you have been saying that a son of Noah is being born again. But about the son of Noah, it was positively told to know that he would be destroyed. It was not that Allah promised that this son would be saved and then he was destroyed. So when Hazrat Nuh misunderstood the message and put this issue to Allah Ta'ala, he had a very strong reproof about it. He said, no, he is not your son. But in this regard, Hazrat Masih Maud clearly speaks of those that physical progeny he had received already. And about that progeny, he is talking that I prayed and Allah not only accepted the prayer but had given me the glad tidings. So I said, your attitude is this, that the entire offspring of Hazrat Masih Maud entire progeny, one and all, got totally destroyed. Not a single one among them was saved. Even today, I told him, there is not a single person having the blood of Hazrat Masih Maud whom you can claim to take sides with you. And he is taking sides with views which are completely opposed to Hazrat Masih, according to you, opposed to Hazrat Masih Maud and they are a negation entirely to whatever Hazrat Masih Maud came for. So, on one hand, Hazrat Masih Maud says, Basharat tune di, aur phir ye aulad. Now, if a mistake was committed, he should have been rectified by Allah. But he lived on to see them progress, like it was promised, and Allah never said that when did I tell you that these are the boys and girls who are going to be my chosen ones? He never put him right. So anyway, such a person who makes such a claim, and whatever is proved in future is exactly the opposite. The entire family, the total blood is proved to be entirely corrupt and lost. I said, after that, what right do you have to believe in him as a pious man, not to mention a mujaddid or anyone of high station? Such a man this is exactly, I said to him, this is exactly the stance of Lekram which you are taking against Hazrat Masih Maud. Only he had the honesty to say, you are a liar, and you don't have that honesty. He made exactly this claim that entire progeny of yours would be totally destroyed. And Hazrat Masih Maud opposing him said, no, Allah has told me that you will be lost, your progeny would be destroyed, not mine. They would be the blessed chosen servants of Allah. So this is in fact a fight between Lekram and Hazrat Masih Maud. And I told him, in this fight you are siding with Lekram, less the honesty of Lekram in drawing the right conclusion. The facts remain the same as far as Lekram goes or Jamaat Ahmadiyya Lahore goes. The difference is only between inferences. So, when he heard this, he left without discussion. This one of the groups who was present, in fact, he was leading this view. And next Jalsa Salana, I met him as an Ahmadi, with the grace of Allah, who had accepted Ahmadiyya. And he told me that that was enough for me. The same approach was taken by me in Fiji. They are the people who came to see me. They were quite some stalwarts of the Lahori cause, and they were experts in discussing Hazrat Masih Maud claims through his writings. They had quite some tricks up their sleeves. But when I took this approach, they were nonplussed, absolutely. Because there is no room left for any inference other than this. So this is my general approach, and I think those who are not well versed in Hazrat Masih Maud writings, those who are not well armed against the non-Mubayyin, this should be the general approach they should adopt. Is that enough?